Welcome back to The Bridge on WSAV. If you're a homeowner, you've probably considered at one point or another whether or not you should have your duct system inspected or cleaned. Well, that's exactly what we're talking about today with the president of McCall's HVAC, Bryant Dunn, joins us once again. Hi, Bryant. It's great to see you.
Good morning, Natalie. How
So
are
we're
you?
talking about ducks and not the animal.
Not the quackers.
Not the quackers.
But,
We're talking about our duct systems. So should homeowners have their ducts cleaned?
If they're dirty, I would say yes. Please have your ducts cleaned because we want a clean, airtight duct system to transmit the air that we breathe in the home 24/7.
So you suggest or you advise having your duct system checked by an expert. So how often should we get our duct systems checked?
Well, a lot of times, the symptoms that show themselves to customers are what let us know that the duct system needs to be looked at. And that would be where they're not as comfortable in one area as the other, experiencing a lot of humidity that maybe they didn't before, smells, staining on the grills, staining on the ceilings. These things are all pointers to maybe there's an issue with the ductwork.
Are there certain tests that can be used to, let's say, you check to see if there's a leak in the ductwork?
That's correct. As we say, with a plumber, if your plumbing is leaking, you're calling a plumber pretty fast. But it's
Because you're going to see water.
You're going to see water dripping, and we think your duct system should be as airtight as your plumbing pipes, except where the outlet is, except where the air is supposed to go. So yes, there are building pressure tests that we can come out and perform and see if the duct system is the point of leakage in the home. People are familiar with like having an open window. Mm-hmm. Having a hole in your ductwork is like having a window open with a fan in it. So actual duct leakage produces more overall home leakage, that is infiltration of outside air. When we're trying to condition the home, if we have this leakage, it's much harder and much more expensive and much dirtier if the duct system or the home is not sealed.
How often should a person have to replace ductwork or their ductwork system in their home?
Boy, it all depends. Your house could have been built 5 years ago and have had a shoddy duct system installed, and it may need it after just a few years because it could not withstand the heat, the humidity, the cold that it needed to because it went on a new construction basis. But a well-done duct system should last 30 years. That's our 30-year standard on that type of installation. But most duct systems, if they were put in when the home was built, they were put in for speed, not necessarily well-engineered and designed to serve the home throughout the years, so they were put in for speed. So we see premature failure in that, but a duct system that we would put in, our expectation is 30 years.
30 years. What about upgrading an old duct system? Can I save money that way?
Without a doubt, you'll save money. I mean, especially if there are allergies or asthmas in the home, pets in the home. An older duct system contributes to air quality issues that can be addressed by getting rid of the current duct system, going back with an airtight, well-filtered duct system that we can actually treat the air in the home. If the duct system is very leaky, we're just pulling in outside air full of pollen and dust spores and mold spores, and we're not really cleaning anything with a loose duct system.
Because I guess as with anything, I mean, things change and technology changes. So is there anything new with duct systems these days? I would assume the materials have gotten better. And
the materials have gotten better. The sealing of duct systems, so many up until any home built, I guess, before 2008, I'm not sure on the date, but it was between 2008 and 2010, were unsealed. So the joints were put together with mechanical fasteners, and then it was insulated. So now code is that all duct systems are sealed with sealants. So anything that's older than that could have an issue with duct leakage, which is one of our biggest energy wasters in the home, is air duct leakage. So after the home, they were sealed up, per code, but it depends on the quality of the installation at that time.
And of course, at McCall's, you stand behind your duct systems, and 100%. So a lot of viewers watching right now, and maybe they're worried now about their duct system. What would you say to them regarding, giving McCall's a call and having those duct systems checked to make sure that maybe they can replace it and that kind of thing, especially if they're seeing some issues?
Without a doubt, if they're experiencing some issues, their air conditioning is working, but they have other issues in the home with air quality or staining or odors or uneven temperatures, call us out and let us do a whole house inspection where the duct system is a large part of that, because we look at the equipment, we look at the envelope of the home, and we look at the duct system. Those three things have to be well sealed in order for our systems to work properly. And by properly, I mean to perform well, to heat and cool well in an energy efficient fashion.
And any of our viewers can call McCall's as well, because just because they didn't purchase a heating and air conditioning unit from McCall's doesn't mean they can't be a customer.
That's right, Natalie. The people who installed the system when the home was built are not necessarily the people you want out there maintaining it, checking on it, taking care of it for you. So call us anytime at 898-1888 and we'll schedule a visit.
Well, thank you so much, Bryant, for coming in and talking with us today. It's always great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
If you'd like more information on McCall's HVAC or any of our Coastal Experts, just check out our Coastal Experts page. You'll find that at WSAV.com.